is up, you guys? CeCe Clemons, aka Vibin Weirdo. How is it going? Alright, as you guys know, I'm a movie crackhead and I watch movies and stuff like that. So I just felt that I had an obligation to share my thoughts on this Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves movie, okay? So going into it, I've heard of the Dungeons and Dragons game. My dad said he loved that growing up. It was something he really enjoyed. And I know it was a huge inspiration for Stranger Things. So I went, and also, shout out, you see what's on the shirt, get into it. Side note, whatever, Wednesday Addams. But getting into it, I was excited to see, like, oh, I wonder if they're gonna have parts in here that I can see that had inspired Stranger Things. I knew it wasn't gonna be like, it's gonna have its own twist to it, its own spin to it, but I was intrigued for that. But even outside of that, I still, just from the trailer alone, I was like, I'm watching this. The cast, wonderful. Michelle Rodriguez? Yes, Chris Pine of duh. And then I forgot Sophia Lillis. That's how you say her name. She was in here, and many people may not know her by name, but she was in It. She had the red hair, and I love her. It's just something about her that I'm drawn to, and I want to support. I haven't watched all the films that she's been in because some of them just don't look like it's gonna grab my attention. But yeah, she's done some pretty great work. This movie was fire. This movie here, I don't want to overhype it. But this movie was bussin'. It was so good. The action was good. The fighting scenes were really good. I actually I'm gonna watch it a second time just so I can just look at some of the fighting parts that I missed, because it was just like good action throughout. Very cool, classic fighting moves. Michelle Rodriguez does her thing. You already know what she's about. I wasn't expecting to enjoy it as much as I did, honestly. I really didn't. The story was good, made perfect sense. And the thing I love the most, besides the violence, because that's what I do, it's what I enjoy, is this movie had some really great funny moments in it. To where, like, other people in the theater I was in were laughing. Like, a lot of people were just laughing out loud. There was one guy, he was having a great time. He was laughing so hard. I'm like, bro. But yeah, it was very, very funny and perfectly timed. There was moments where like they dropped the lines and it's just like it worked. It just worked. It was so good, so well done. I was really impressed. Not with the cast, but yeah, I was just really happy. I was just sitting in there like, man, I am really happy right now. This is great. This is a good time right now, man. This is dope. Yeah, definitely gotta say my favorite character is Michelle Rodriguez, whoever she plays, the best. To me, the funniest. Just the way that she delivers the lines, just. Chris Pine too, he's funny. Like, I've seen him in other things, but especially as well in Wonder Woman. The first one. And he was in the second one too, but we ain't gonna talk about the second one. That first one, like one of my favorite movies of all time, period. Favorite comic movie of all time, period. Yeah, he did a great job there. So you can tell he brought that into this role for sure. Just him and his charisma, of course, to the role, but he did a great job. I loved it. And honestly, I initially was going to watch John Wick again. I was going to do that at first, but then I was like, let me watch Dungeons and Dragons. And a friend of mine that actually works at the movie theater, she was like, just watch D&D and tell me what you think about it. I was like, okay. And I'm so happy I watched it. And I was going to watch John Wick tomorrow since I watched Dungeons and Dragons today. But this movie was so good, I'm going to just watch it again tomorrow. Like, that's how ecstatic I am right now about it. I'm just straight up having a great time right now. Awesome film. Great action movie, family movie, by yourself movie. Whoop, whoop, by yourself crew, let's go. It's great. It's really not that bad once you get into it. If you want. Family friendly. I mean, it's PG-13, so like whatever. But yeah, it's something that the whole family could enjoy, in my opinion. Or just even adults too. There's humor for everyone to laugh at. Kids were laughing, adults, like that guy was laughing really hard. He was laughing. But yeah, it's for everyone. I would definitely go to the movies for this one. I would absolutely recommend it for this one for sure. Yeah, man, this was dope. And I also got to see like there were some characters in there. I was like, okay, I could see where the inspiration came for Stranger Things. Just like probably two things, which I wasn't looking too hard for. I was like, okay, that's obvious. I see where, I believe I don't want to give spoilers, but I can see where certain characters were inspired by Dungeons and Dragons based on what I saw in the film here. So, yeah, very, very good. Yes. Even the villain in there, like, but the villain was doing what they needed to do. Like, they were good. There were some moments in there that was like, hey, this is kind of like scary. Not like for real, but like, yeah, this is this is pretty scary. I like this. It was good. Fire. Dragon breath fire. Did I just do that? You get it? The graphics and CGI was good. It was really good too. Like they definitely put a lot of time and money into this to make it look the way it does. Yeah. So definitely Michelle Rodriguez's character, Holga, and then Doric, which is Sophia Lillis' character. Those are my favorites. Yeah, they're women, whatever. But if you watch the film, you'll see where that's coming from, why I like them so much. So personally, 5 out of 5. I found nothing wrong with it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I don't even like have a full understanding and respect of Dungeons and Dragons, period. That's the craziest part. If I did, I'm sure I probably would have loved it more, or maybe not. Would have probably been a nerd and like been more nitpicky. But yeah, you don't have to be a Dungeons and Dragons fan to enjoy this. Absolutely not. March was just a great month for movies, period. Like, March has done me no wrong. I just forgot all the movies that came out. Got Creed 3, which was good, and Scream 6, and freaking John Wick Chapter 4, and Shazam, and Operation Fortune. Like, it's just been a lot of movies that came out this month, and I'm a happy, happy camper. I'm a happy woman, okay? Very happy, just. And I will say, I'm really able to watch these many movies because of my unlimited plan, to be honest with you, because, yeah, that's expensive. But, yeah, unlimited plan definitely is my saving grace there. But I will say that I'm going to watch it again tomorrow to really solidify it before I post it. But if my opinion is the same, I'm just going to keep it in here. But Dungeons and Dragons, best movie for March. Personally, my personal favorite for the month of March. That is all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new. Don't forget to drink your water. You need to do that. Have a great day. Peace.